Hi, greetings from Bali. So today I want to share with you one of my favorite productivity tips. It might be the number one key actually to everything that I do in my business and in my life, and how I'm able to live in a way where I can combine traveling and pleasure and working and creating and business and all of that stuff, because I've received a lot of questions lately about how do you do it, how do you keep on traveling, and how do you do what you do, because it seems like a lot of people are wanting to step into this right now, into more of a lifestyle where it feels like the world is a playground and we can step into the fullness of life experience without hesitation. And so there are many layers to this. Fundamentally, I feel that it comes down to really trusting life and just trusting that things are always working out. And in terms of the money flow, is that in my experience is that when I just decide to go for something and I step into it fully without hesitation, then life supports that. And yes, I do take inspired action, and yes, I do keep on creating, and yes, I do keep on giving, but it comes from a place of overflowing rather than from a place of scarcity or needing to do something. It really comes from the outpouring of the abundance of inspiration that is coming through as a result of living in this way. So when it comes to productivity, so a lot of people can feel quite overwhelmed when it comes to getting things done. For most of us, or at least the ones of us who have our own company, and I think also people who have more busy jobs can relate to this as well, where it's not just that you go to your job and you do one task for the rest of the day and that's it, but it's more working with something that is related to creating different projects and maybe creating your own videos or writing or leading workshops or coaching or consulting or creating in whatever way it is for you. So you have this to-do list of stuff, right? What do you prioritize? What do you do? And so most people would say, okay, so take, most gurus would say something like, okay, take this list and then circle the things that are the most important ones, not that are the most urgent, but that are the most important ones, and then prioritize according to that. Set aside the things that are not so important and just, focus on these big chunks first and all that stuff. And while I would certainly agree with that in some way, that it's best to just first focus on the big important projects rather than all of the urgent little tasks that seemingly need to be done but that are actually not that important, all the email answering and stuff, but to really go for first creating, and then pick up the pieces with the admin stuff. Because if you put in the biggest chunk of time for those things that are really going to make a difference in your life and in other people's lives, then that's going to have the biggest effect. But then you can take care of the little things at the end. That's a good tip. But what my personal tweak to this is, and what I do on a daily basis, what I have found that works the best to keep me out of overwhelm, because I'm doing a ton of different things. I have an online academy, I'm leading retreats, I'm giving sessions, personal sessions, I'm traveling, I'm coaching people, and also having time for my own, intimate life and yoga and dancing and all the things that I want to enjoy. How do I stay out of overwhelm? Well, this is how I do it. So when I look at my list of things to do, which I do write down because it's nice to get it out of the head and onto the screen or onto paper, so it's just there, but then I feel into, either I look at the list or I just feel into what excites me the most right now, to do. Because I know from experience that is where the most ease is, that is where the most effortlessness is, that is where the most inspiration and ease and flow and just guidance and wisdom and just kick-ass time and fun is as well. So if I have, say, 3 different retreats, so for example, right now I'm having a Tantric Exploration Weekend coming up in July. In August, we are having a 5-day Tantra Awakening, Authentic Relating, and Ecstatic Dance Retreat that I'm co-leading together with Ryan Brown, with Jeff Herdekis, with the DJs and music producers Kaminanda and Karim Raihani. So we are going to have tantra, orgasmic breathwork, Taoist practices, authentic relating practices, ecstatic dance sessions every night, sauna, nature. It's gonna be just fucking epic. This is maybe the retreat that I've been the most excited about ever. And so in terms of that, it's not that I then decide to, okay, so I'm gonna create this retreat and I'm gonna put out the event and I'm gonna promote it, and it's not a linear thing from start to finish that I have an idea and then I finish it, but it comes in bits and pieces whenever I feel inspired to do it. And then I feel inspired to create a new video training series, and then I do a bit of that, and then I feel inspired to put out the event page for the July retreat and send that out to my email list, and then I feel inspired to just make a video for you about this, just because this is something that came to me this morning when I woke up, and after I had done my yoga and my just being in the sunshine and nature outside, then I felt into, okay, what do I want to do right now? What do I want to do today? And it's really this, okay, screw the whole logic thing about this makes sense. This retreat comes first. I should first focus on that. And then strategically, I should first do that. And then I should be doing these things. That's what I should be focusing on. No, just fuck all of that. What excites me the most right now? What do I feel inspired about doing right now? And I hadn't planned to make this video for you either. It's just that I felt this inner pull to share this, because I feel that so many beautiful creative people who are really creating so many beautiful things in the world and who are really making a difference in people's lives in their own unique way and with their own unique gifts can feel so bogged down with having to be productive all the time, and the feeling of, oh, I should be organized and structured and follow through with things. And my recipe, how I get things done, how this works the best for me, is that I do flow between things. I'm not talking about being distracted all the time, but really tuning into where is the inspiration for today. And on a day when I don't feel so inspired, that's a perfect day to, answer emails and take care of those little admin tasks and things that don't require a huge amount of inspiration. I do feel inspired pretty much every day, but also different parts of the day. Do I feel inspired to do yoga? Do I feel inspired to be outside? Do I feel inspired to hang out with a friend? Do I feel inspired to meditate? Do I feel inspired to make a video? Do I feel inspired to upload and edit the videos? Because that's another thing that just in terms of where the energetic alignment is, different things will be more in the flow than others. And so that is my productivity tip for you, that if you are not the kind of person that it's in your joy and in your just kick-ass time to just follow through with one thing at a time from start to finish without distraction. I know some people work like that and they love it. They're more like modal and one focused in their energy and in their creativity. That's amazing, then go for that. However, if you're more feeling like, oh, you flow between things and you feel inspired, and maybe you have some judgments about this, that you are too distracted or why can't you follow through, keep on following the excitement, keep on following the inspiration. And also when you are not feeling inspired, see how you can nourish yourself, how you can just let go of the whole idea that you actually have to do anything, because that is mostly an artificially made up thing as well. It's mostly ourselves that are creating this pressure with ourselves. Nobody else is actually keeping track. Nobody else, because people are too busy to just focus on themselves in terms of this, what they should be doing. So just relax that whole bit, that whole part telling you that you should be doing stuff if you can, and just see what would feel nourishing for you. And if that is to be in nature or to watch a movie and eat ice cream or whatever, then just go with that. And then from that place of ease and relaxation, then inspiration and creativity can flow forth so much more easily. So I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it's clear. And if it inspires you, or if you have any insights or anything else that you want to share, is this maybe also how you flow with life and creativity, then please leave a comment below and share this with other creative people, other beautiful people who are doing great stuff in the world, who could use some tip on how to increase their flow and creativity. So I'm going to, well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this video and then I will see what I can inspire to. That's as far as my to-do list goes right now. So lots of love from Bali. Wish you a great day. Bye.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, water. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.